What if the people who should have loved you the most were the ones who betrayed you?
Joseph was Jacob's beloved son. But love can sometimes awaken jealousy.
Then God gave Joseph a dream that would change everything.
Listen to this dream! We were binding sheaves of grain.
He shared the dream, but his brothers hated him even more. One ordinary day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers. From a distance, they saw him and began planning something terrible. They seized Joseph, tore off his robe, and threw him into a dry pit.
Then a caravan appeared on the desert road.
For 20 pieces of silver, they sold their own brother. Joseph disappeared into the desert. But God's plan was only beginning. Joseph arrived in Egypt as a slave, far from home, with no idea what God had planned.
An Egyptian officer named Potiphar bought Joseph as his servant.
Joseph worked with honesty and excellence, and everything he touched prospered. Soon, Potiphar placed Joseph in charge of his entire household. But temptation entered the house, and Joseph refused to betray God.
Falsely accused of a crime he did not commit, Joseph was sent to prison.
Even behind prison walls, Joseph remained faithful, and God was with him. Two of Pharaoh's servants shared troubling dreams with Joseph.
There was a vine with 3 branches. I too had a dream.
With God's help, Joseph interpreted the dreams, and every word came true.
The cupbearer returned to Pharaoh's palace. But he forgot Joseph for 2 long years.
One night, Pharaoh had 2 mysterious dreams that no one in Egypt could explain.
Then the cupbearer remembered Joseph, the Hebrew prisoner who interpreted dreams. Joseph was quickly brought from prison, cleaned and dressed in fine linen, to stand before the Pharaoh.
Joseph said, "I cannot interpret dreams by myself, but God will give Pharaoh the answer."
Joseph explained that 7 years of plenty would be followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh made Joseph governor over all Egypt, second only to the king. When the famine spread across the land, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt looking for food. The brothers bowed before Joseph, just as God had shown in the dream years before. Joseph revealed who he was, and instead of revenge, he chose forgiveness. Joseph said, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. Trust God, because He can turn your greatest pain into His greatest purpose."